Hello.
Hello.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. We can now mute our mics. We are about to start. It's 21:05 this side. And I would like to take this time to welcome you all to this call tonight, Creative Time Center, a platform that offers an ordinary online user the opportunity to convert their online activities to cash. Okay. And tonight is the leaders meeting. And we have our leaders in here. Okay. And now I would like to take this time to call Mr. Gamson. Okay. And tonight is the leaders meeting. Yes, Mr.
Hello.
Gamson, you are here. Today is leaders meeting.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Yes. Good evening to all leaders on call today and newcomers that have joined us from wherever you are joining us from. We say welcome to CTC Creative Time Center. And today is leaders meeting. We are not going to do a full presentation, but as leaders, what we can do to leverage on the platform, the good platform that we have. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please, am I audible? And I think the background is a bit noisy.
Yes, you are audible, sir. Just a minute, sir, before you can go ahead. If you are here and you are coming for the very first time, please go ahead to the chat and then write down your name, your minor ID, your inviter's name, and your inviter's minor ID. If you are here for the very first time or you are joining us here for the very first time, please head to chat and write down your name, your minor ID, your inviter's name, and your inviter's minor ID. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Amanda.
Thank you, sir.
So, as you mentioned, yeah, somebody is having, we're having an echo at the background. Somebody's using two gadgets.
Blessing.
So the person should mute himself or lower the other. Okay, good. Thank you for muting everybody. Yes. All right. So, my name is Godfred Gamson from Ghana, the northern part of Ghana, Bolgatanga to be Pacific. Today is our leaders training. That is, as you have joined and you have started building a team, even if you invite one person, you are a leader. Okay, so we are to look at what to do as leaders to help our downlines to understand the project and then to grow with us. Okay, we don't want to benefit alone. We want to benefit with the entire community. So therefore, you don't register somebody and leave the person unattended to. You need to attend to the person so that the person will have the full understanding of the platform and then to also help his downlines to also grow in the project. So now as a leader, what do you supposed to do? Okay, after registering someone, you have to walk the person through to what? To the platform, the understanding of the platform. So the question now is, if you yourself don't understand the platform, how do you talk to your downline? How do you make your downline or the person you have just registered to understand the platform? So as a leader, the first thing is attending meetings, okay? You just don't register and start mining, and then you will not attend meetings. Because meetings like that our ecosystem is being shared. There will be presentations about the entire project. Then there will be presentation about the app, how to maneuver your ways in the app. So if you don't attend meetings, you will not get the understanding, and you will not also be able to explain to others. Now, I could see that a whole lot of people are still complaining about the drop of our wallet balances, our tokens. But you could see that your reward points is intact. Your reward points is not reducing, but it's rather the token and then your wallet amount, the dollar that is reducing. And that is due to what? The conventional rates. Okay, the word there is provisional rate. It's not constant. It can go up, it can come down. So if you really understand the dynamics of the project very well, you'll be able to explain to your downlines. So I encourage each and everyone who is with us tonight to take the time to learn about the project so that you'll be able to explain. Now, what I want us to share tonight is us leveraging on our smartphones, okay? And then the time that we need to spend, okay? As somebody who is using a smartphone, there are certain things that when you do with the phone, you benefit from it. And there are other things that when you do with the phone, you will not benefit anything. You will rather lose, okay? But the question now is, so far that we are humans, we need to what? To feed our feelings. We need to feed our brain. We need to feed our eyes. Okay? That is why some of the things we do them as we do them. Example is, we visit Facebook, we visit YouTube, we watch a whole lot of content. Okay? And some of us, we like those that don't like social media, they like chatting on WhatsApp, text messaging. Some will not only like the text messaging, but they like talking to colleagues, friends. They'll call the person on phone and then they will talk for hours. Some can even talk on phone for 30 minutes, 1 hour plus. Okay? So all those things that you do, if you don't have credit, you cannot talk. If you don't have data, you cannot chat. If you don't have data, you cannot what? Enter into Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you want to go and watch content. Okay? So that is how it is. Now, all those things is what? Is money that you are spending. Okay? It is money that you are spending. So you are at the losing side in that regard. Now, thank God that nowadays you can do those things and get paid. Okay? At first, content creation was not popular. But for now, content creation is very, very popular. A lot of people are making money out of it. But the issue is, those that are making the money, they are just a few people. We, those that watch them, are the majority. And we, those that are the majority, we are not making money out of it. Okay? Thank God we have a project like this at hand, which is aiming at making the majority of us that do not benefit anything to what? To benefit something, which is what? CTC. Okay? The things that you used to do them without benefiting anything, you do them on CTC platform, and then you benefit. So as leaders, we need to explain this to our downlines so that they will understand the project and understand the brain behind it. Now, apart from this, okay, you need to let them know the difference between Web 2 and Web 3. Web 2 is social media that I have just explained. We call those ones Web 2. Somebody asked, then where is the Web 1? Web 1 was the .com era where you can give emails, then it will take days before the person will what? Reply you. Then we'll move to Web 2, which is the social media. You can chat with the person face to face. At times you can do video call and all that. That is the Web 2. Now the Web 3 is the crypto era, cryptocurrency, okay, which you can hold millions of dollars in it, and no government will know that you have such money. No individual will know that you have such money, okay? So that is how we have been changing alongside with technology, okay? Now a time has come that since that technology is changing, the things you used to do for free, now you have to do them and get paid. And thank God that the brain behind this project, management, was able to conceive this idea to combine Web 2 and Web 3 to make us, the ordinary users, to benefit from it. So now it is time to limit things that you do without benefiting anything, to now do things that you will do to gain something. Instead of calling a friend to speak for more than hours, just normal conversation, casual conversation, you cut them to what? To short calls. Then you will now use your time to look or to do things that you what? Gain, or things that you get paid. And we have so many things that you can do online to get paid. But our focus is on our project. So it will not be good to start mentioning other things. But what I will say is that our project CTC, you can do all the things that you want to do and still get paid. Okay, you can watch people videos, you can watch content, and you get paid. Anytime you are in Facebook and YouTube, content creators will tell you like and comment so that they will get paid. In our ecosystem or CTC, you can also like and comment. And you, the one who is doing the like and comment, will rather get paid. Okay, also, you rather also get what? Paid. That is the difference here. Okay. Now, if you are somebody who like texting a lot, okay, that is why we have comment sections and all that here. Come and do that here and get paid. Okay. If you are a crypto lover, that is where our payment system is, the community payment system is our token that we are mining for free. You can mine it for free. You can do all the things that you do in social media, you don't get paid. You do it here, and then you get some of the coins for free. And when it is listed, you get a whole or a huge sum of money home. Now, when the token is listed, it is going to be monthly affair now. It is going to be monthly affair now. So let me just take this opportunity to also explain why our back office, the wallet, is dropping. I think there was a little drop today and people have continued complaining. Yes, that is how the system is designed. And we'll understand it better when the grace period is over. And the grace period is what? 6 months. And we are in the 5th month. 16th May will be the 6th month. And at that time, there will not be what? Everybody benefiting from a pool again. It is not going to be a monthly affair. So every month, whatever that we all get, we'll share it at the end of the month. So for now, until the 16th of May comes, we will continue to experience the drop. Okay? Management has explained it to us why it was constant, and why it was constant first was because we were moving from a what? An old server to a new server. Therefore, it needed to be paused. So when everything is complete, they will trigger the reduction again. Okay? And the reduction is due to more people coming on board, more people mining the token of the reward points, and the release of the token is constant. And it is constant because management made us to understand that every month, 3,020,000 of it is going to be released. Okay? So as this amount is released, when more people come to mine more reward points, it means they are coming to be sharing with the little that we have. So if you want to do the calculation, you multiply that 3,020,000 by 5 months so far. We are going to the 6th month, so you multiply by 5 months. Then you now divide that to the total reward points mined. Okay? Those that are complaining, why is it that there is a drip or a drop? Go into the system, go to the wallet, or go to the statistics, rather, go to the statistics. Then you could find the total reward points mined so far. You could see that there have been an increment. It's not the same as we have 2 days ago or 3 days ago or yesterday. So more reward points mined means that more people are sharing with what you already have. Okay, therefore it will cause the conversion rate to drop. Okay, more reward points are being mined, more than the token that is being released. So that is why there is the drop. And just have faith that it can never drop to zero. It can never drop to zero. So definitely whatever that you have at the end will be more valuable to you. And more people coming on board is a good sign. It means that more people are accepting the project. Therefore, our token will be in high demand for investors. So it is a good sign. But most people are crying because they want their wallet to be fat. If you have a fat wallet and the token don't have a value, where can you get that money? So even if you have few token and the token is valuable, you even gain more. You even have more fatter wallet. So that is just the logic. Let us have patience and mine enough. This is even the time that you have to employ more mining. Okay, you can have a mining aid by buying a boat, even though the project will preach that come and do it for free. You are not paying a dime. But if you want to get more, that is where you can also commit something small. But it's to your own discretion. They are not asking anybody to buy a boat. Far from it. But definitely, those that think they don't have time to mine and they want to buy boats, there is a room for them. So that is why the boot section is there. And I could see that more and more people are buying boots to help them mine because we are just left with a few days to start the cashing out. So therefore, you don't want whatever that you have at your back office to drop significantly. You have to mine more, build a team. And in fact, the team building helps a lot. Build a team, have a boat in addition. And when 16th May comes, you still have your dollar intact. And you can decide to withdraw or to hold your token for future increment. Sure, there will be future increment. So that is how we leverage on our phones. Let us use the data and the time to get some money, to get paid, instead of using it in a way that we will not what benefit anything. So let us commit to it. And at the end, we are going to smile. Okay. So as leaders, let the understanding of the project get to your downlines. That is the most important thing. And you yourself, you need to learn about the project. The PDF file is out there. PDF presentation is out there. Ask your uplines to get them for you. I think almost every day I get people coming to my DM. The presentation being shared, the presentation that we did, they want the copies. I think today I have even sent it to almost about 2 people today. Almost every day, I send it to 1 person, 2 people, or 3. People come and ask. So let us share it, study it yourself, understand it. Make sure you take time, go through the app, understand every corner of the app. Where you don't understand, ask your app line. And then when you get all this understanding, you can go down to also what? Pass it to your downlines, let them get the understanding. Together, we are going to what? Benefit strongly. This project is not a Ponzi project. It is not bring this amount and then we'll give you this percentage a day. Okay? This project is not like that. That is why we have the belief that something that is combining social media and crypto, it will stand the test of time. And management have proven beyond reasonable doubt on this. Okay? And we are to mine this project for 56 years. That is why you have what? The next of kin button. So this is to tell us that we should be more serious, bring more people on board, and then we, the early adopters, we those that have started it earlier, those that will come later on, there is no way those people will catch us. We will be smiling because that is how it is. Anybody that comes to join the queue and you will be in front. But if you are not able to build your team, if you are not able to be using the boats, that is where people will come later, come and build huge teams, and they will come and overtake you because overtaking is allowed. So, ladies and gentlemen, leveraging on your phone and your time is very, very important. And we have this project at hand. So let us utilize our time, our data judicially. And I always say, just mark my words. When the token is listed, just give yourself 2-3 months to come. You testify what I'm talking about. Give yourself 1 year to grow in CTC, and you see that very soon, most of us are going to be riding cars and traveling around and doing so many things. Most of us will have money in our pockets to solve our little issues. Students can be able to pay their own school fees out of this project if only they take it seriously. And you will know that, yes, using a mobile phone with your data to what? To look for platforms that will make you get money is more profitable than just using it to chat with friends, snap pictures and send each other, and post motivational speakers and pastors who will be preaching on your status. Okay, we are not saying that those things are not good. You do them, you enjoy yourself, you listen to motivational speakers, you encourage yourself. But do not spend much time there when you know very well that you are not gaining anything. Do the things that will gain you money at the end of the month. And you add those ones, then your emotions is balanced. Because if you do those things to enjoy yourself, feed your eyes, and at the end of the month, you don't have money, it means emotionally you will not still be stable, because money is also something that can stabilize you. Money is like paracetamol. When you say you have headache and you take it, it will what? Subside your headache. So money too is like that. When you are sad and you hear money, you'll be happy. If you are sick and you have money, you can take yourself to hospital. If you want to pay rent, you want to pay utility bills, you want to pay school fees, and you have money, that one will be able to solve. So money keeps us going a day in, day out. Therefore, let us add a second source of income to ourselves. That is by leveraging on our smartphones and time. Thank you so much, Madam Amanda. I'll end here and hand over to other leaders, then we'll move or we'll proceed, we'll make progress.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
audience. My name remains Godfred Gamson. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gamson, for that submission. And now we will go to Mr. Victor Apia Sapong. Mr. Victor, can you please unmute, sir? We're talking about leveraging on our smartphone, our internet, and a bit of our time. And you can also freestyle. You can go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Madam Amanda. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are around the world. Please, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
And sorry, we have a blackout here, and so my phone, I wouldn't be able to be on camera, so you permit me.
All right.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you also, Leader Gamson, for talking about our project and also advising us as leaders. The little that I'll also add concerning leveraging on our cell phone, internet, and our time is very simple. We are in the global world, and the digital space is widely open. And if you look at the history, how it started, you'll be amazed. Let's take the internet, for example, using which emanate on this in the computer. Computer started with a software called DOS. And I always say that this is a building without windows and it's DOS. So when the door is closed, you see darkness. So the software does not have a user interface, and it was like an electronic typewriter born by IBM, International Business Machines. And that DOS software was written or programmed by Microsoft. And then Microsoft came by its own software called Microsoft DOS. And then within some space of time, he brought in a graphical user interface in which it has traveled up to this age or this time that we are enjoying graphical interfaces of various trends. What do I mean by that? When graphical interfaces came, now you can take pictures, you can take photos, you can write letters, do videos, do many things with the computer. And then, phones also came that was wired. And we have the wireless. And then also they brought in these graphical user interfaces. And now you can do videos, watch movies, do everything. Now, as these technologies were growing, people sat down and looked at it very, very carefully. And we all know Mark Zuckerberg, the originator of Facebook, had this intuitive spirit and brought about Facebook. And history says that when he brought the idea to his classmates, they were just laughing at him. And two of his colleagues seconded his idea and then partnered with him, and he brought in Facebook. So, Facebook, when it started also, they didn't have what they have now, but you just, get to know your school friends, your past friends, and other things around the globe. And they continue updating it, And to cut my long story short, this is where we have come to reach. And even during those days, it was not widely used. By then, Facebook became Facebook, and all the other platforms, Web2 platforms, became what they are now and widely used by global users during the COVID-19 that hit the world. And we were all locked down in our various homes and rooms. So we cannot go out because we all fear that you might contract the virus and may die. So what was the medium of communication? So Facebook came into place, and this platform was widely used, and that made Mark became, I think he's the third billionaire in this world. It took time, study things around the globe, and leverage upon the time and what was within his hands. That was Facebook. And so he was now able to build upon what he started, and now you can now speak with your friends face to face on video. You can also send videos, you can send pictures, you can do many things. Even now, it is a marketplace. So you can also sell your things and then, you know, do many activities on Facebook. Now, we were locked up again. So how do we meet? How do we communicate? There also comes Zoom. You know, Microsoft brought they are, I've forgotten the name, the workspace, but it wasn't popular. And Zoom became a bit popular than what Microsoft brought. I think Microsoft Meetup or so, forgotten the name. But Zoom also became very usable when COVID also came. And because they also updated their their platform, now it became user-friendly, and many people, you know, started using Zoom for their meetings, that is virtually. And you see, what am I trying to build here? What I'm trying to say is, we all are brought to this world by the same creator. But then, see, there are opportunities on the ground that comes our way, but we do not leverage on it. We do not take that opportunity. You know, we just let it sift by or swift by. Some people also get to know of it, but they slack. They say, oh, it cannot be. But bringing these two platforms into play, we are seeing what we are seeing. And people are so smart that, you know, you can be here and then trading outside the world. We all know and we say the world is a global village. So as we are here now virtually, you can hear me, but maybe you are in the US. This is what someone sat down, thought it wise that, hey, we can do something so that my schoolmate, my friend, my mom, my dad, my classmate somewhere who has traveled, we can you know, communicate. And it has happened. Now, it has gone to a stage that not only you talking, not only you videoing, but it is now monetized. And as my leader, the earlier speaker said, only few content creators, those who bring their content on these platforms, they are enjoying the monetization zone. Now, CTC, the management or the co-founders, they sat down and said, no, this is not fair, because the ordinary online space user spends a lot of time, money in buying data, and then viewing and accessing, commenting and sharing. promoting these contents, but they are not paid. So we are going to also build a platform, and then let all these people, we will come as a community, we will come as a family, we will be in a movement in that we will have the same idea, the same mind, and then we will push this agenda so that the ordinary online space user will also have a fair share of these monies that are swimming through this online space. Do you know that your click, your touch, everything that you type on the online space generates money? People doesn't know that when they are even typing or clicking, watching the video, they don't, majority, let me say about even 90% of the world population doesn't even know that they are making money in the online space for people to enjoy, but they themselves are losing. So CTC has come to bridge the gap for the ordinary online user to also make money. This is why we are saying that get on board, join the train, the CTC train, and let us move through one channel, one platform, and then we will also get there. So that at the end of the day, what you mine, what videos that you watch in the other side, that is whether through YouTube, whether through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest, come onto our stream, pass through our channel, and watch it through that same space, the same platform, and at the end of the month, you will get paid. Simple message. And you enter the space, our space, without paying a dime. Yes, and indeed, we, the pioneers who have joined this train, have not invested a dime. The only investment made here is the same time that we use in Facebook, the same data that we buy to go to YouTube and then TikTok to watch movies there and like people's content is the same thing that we are buying and using it in the CTC ecosystem. Now, I always say that when you join our train, when you join our movement, there is one thing that is particular here. We call it reward point, RP for short. This is our lifeline. This is our blood. Without RP, you are dead and gone. So when you come, don't slack, don't feel lazy. Some are complaining. Some people say that, oh, the 20 videos are too much. The taxes there, they are, oh, I can't. But the same people or the same person can watch videos, reels on TikTok, on Facebook for over 6 hours. The data will get finished, he or she will rebundle and spend that time, that precious time, wasting it without gaining anything, but rather losing. But when they come on our platform, then I don't know whether it's laziness or what, then they begin to complain. But hey, the 20 videos that you watch gives you a whooping almost like $5. So listen, if you are watching today's video $5 times 7 is $35 per week, of which when you go to Facebook, you won't get that. Times 4 for a month, how much are you getting? And what about what the robot is also, the system mining is also mining for you? And what of if you buy a robot to do also it for you? As my earlier speaker said, the buying of the robot is optional. We are not forcing anyone to buy robots. But I saw this and I was telling leadership when we met that, hey, the organizers of this ecosystem are very wise because they've seen that when they were to come with an investment package, we will all reject it because of the hit, the accidents, the pain, the wreck that we have suffered in almost about 99% of online activities that we engage ourselves on or in, and we could not succeed. So bringing that in first will deter many people. But I studied the ecosystem and saw that, hey, what especially Coach Ben at that time was always the speaker for our meetings. What this man is saying is, when our community begins to grow, without a robot, you cannot make it, because yes, this little release, 3,020,000 for the entire community of 3 billion, it will be a struggle. So I was telling my leader Gamsin that, leader Gamsin, me, when the listing comes, I even pray that management will even increase the robot price to maybe $1,000 so that I can mine $1,000 reward points. And he was laughing. He said, why? I said, yes, because it is going to be run for your life. Because when the community is growing, it is good for us. But if you don't mine very well, you are not also going to get more BTT, because more BTT means more money. What am I trying to say? Beloved, we have suffered a lot. And this time, God has heard our cry and has brought CTC. The amazing part is management say that we are a global community, a global family. So they don't want to use one particular currency to pay us all, because currencies are inflationary. So they are using a token, a coin in Web3, and they did not go for any other coin. We as a community have created our own coin. It is ours. It is for the community, or big token, BTT for short. So they are going to use this medium, this currency, to pay us. And when you look at the roadmap, this coin has a very great future, because it is also built with the consensus of Bitcoin, the mother of all cryptocurrency. And our BTT is going to be mined for the next 56 years. I was thinking that after the 56 years, that will be the end of CTC. But he says, no, there is a package also hidden somewhere. And after the 56 years and the full coin has been mined, then that one will be a release to continue. So it means that the token have an everlasting lifespan. I always say that CTC has a future because the coin, the native coin for the payment, has a future for everlasting. And again, as long as I stress on this, as long as these platforms that we are passing to earn our money exist, like the Facebook, like the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, as long as they exist, CTC will continue to thrive. And a time will come, we will even bypass them. And this morning on our morning breakfast show with my leader Gamsin, he was even saying that he knows that in future, they are going to copy us. By the time that they come to find their own native coins, we will be ahead. And it is very true. So if you are here as a pioneer, let your dream be big. And if you are being invited by someone and you are joining us tonight, the person who invited you, ask him for your for his invited link and then join, because you are at the right place. Leverage your time, spend time with CTT. Even our ads are easy to watch, our taxes are easy to perform. Within 30 minutes to 1 hour, even if your network is not good, 30 minutes to 1 hour, you would have completed all taxes. And you are good to go to perform other things throughout the day. It is not going to take all your time throughout the day. Just spend only 1 hour, at most 1 hour on our platform, and you are good to go. You are building your future. Come listing day, I tell you, people are going to cry in joy, not cry for sorrow, but a mixed feeling. We will catch a mixed feeling because some people are skeptical. They do not believe that this will happen. And those who do not believe the system also are on the sideline. They are playing the substitutional rhythm over there. But you know what? I encourage you that if you are among the pioneers now, don't lose God, don't lose hope. The sky is not the limit. I always see the sky is the beginning. So if you have joined the train, build your team, because there are 3 things here. One is I call it self-team building, because you can bring about 100,000 people according to the ecosystem, and you will receive a BTT of 1.68 billion BTT. That is self-building. And again, when you are building as a team also, yes, the more team you get, the more 3 rebate commission you also get. So beloved, we thank management so much for bringing such a wonderful platform at a time that people lost heart in Web3 and Web2 space, especially Web3, the crypto space. We have lost a great deal there. So we lost hope. We were about to die. There was no future in this game. And I want you to thank the person who introduced you to CTC, that he has done a godly job. Madam Amanda, thank you very much. I'll end here for the next leader also to come in. God bless us all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Victor AS. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Okay, we go on. Mr. Casey Sam, can you please unmute?
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Madam Amanda.
Good evening.
Good evening, world. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are listening from. It's great to be here once again. It's great to join the CTC community globally and to collaborate, to share ideas, and to learn from one another. And I thank you, Leader Gamson, and our 2 leaders that have spoken previously. Thank you for your submissions. Thank you for your words of wisdom. And thank you for your charge. And we are going to keep learning and keep improving. And which is one great thing about CTC. CTC is not just a platform where we can come and monetize our online presence, but CTC indeed is a platform for self-improvement. Indeed, we are better today than we were yesterday, and we are going to be better tomorrow than we are today. And the question, how can we leverage our cell phone? How can we leverage the internet and a bit of our time to build or to grow financially, to build financial success? How can we leverage these tools to advance in life? How can we leverage these tools to gain an advantage? This is indeed a great topic to speak on, because these tools are very, very, very powerful and very, very, very critical if we are going to be relevant today and in the future to come. These tools are so powerful. We can't say that enough. And I always say, thank God for the internet. Thank God for the smart people that came up with the idea of the smartphone. And of course, we all know that time is valuable. And when we bring these three things together, it is a massive combination. And the great thing about CTC is that CTC has created a platform that even helps us to leverage these tools. The internet has created more millionaires than has ever been created in the history of mankind. And more people are going to be millionaires because of the internet. We thank God for the internet, and one way to access the internet is through our cell phones. The cell phone is not just, it was initially just a tool for communication. But today it has surpassed that immensely. With our cell phone, indeed our cell phone has become like a business hub. Our cell phone is like a mobile office. It has gone beyond just being a communication tool. With our cell phones, we can create content. We can start a YouTube channel. We can create content on TikTok, Instagram, and different social media platforms. And indeed, CTC has even made it very easy for us, because not only do you just create content, after creating content, that content needs to go viral, or at least reach enough people to make your effort worth the while, for you to be able to reap from your effort in creating the content. And this is not easy at all. This is where a lot of people find it challenging. But CTC has come to make that process very easy for us. And the smart people behind CTC has included for us what we call the Content Creator Hub. And during our general presentations, details about the Content Creator Hub the information has gone out time and again, discovering talent, grooming talent, providing equipment, gadgets, training, and so on and so forth, for new talent to grow and to blossom. And even established content creators to be able to meet their monetization requirements quickly. Thank God for CTC. With our cell phone, people can work remotely. You can be in one location and you're working for a company in an entirely different part of the world without leaving the comfort of your home. With your cell phone, you can freelance. And again, this is another thing that CTC has put in our hands. The task we perform on the BitToken app can be likened to remote work. You perform those tasks wherever you are. You could be in your house, you could be at school, you could be at any place, at any time. Just open your app and you perform those tasks. They are always accessible. And you perform your tasks, you earn your reward points. That is how remote work works. That is just the summary of it. You have your device. It could be your mobile phone. It could be your laptop. You open it up and you perform the task required of you. And you complete it and you submit it. And you earn from it. CTC has packaged this and made it very, very easy for us. With our cell phone, we can invest. And indeed, we can invest, in the case of CTC, in buying a miner bot to perform our tasks for us. And so you have work that you can do, but work that doesn't have to tie you down. You see, one thing with conventional work is it ties you down. Sometimes you work for long hours, and indeed you spend more than half of your entire life at work. That is not how it's supposed to be. But because of the way the world works, that is what every one of us has come to endure. We have to put up with it. But thank God for CTC, that even the work you do within the system to earn, it doesn't have to tie you down. You can invest in MinerBot to do those tasks for you while you are free to engage in other areas of your life. The internet is indescribable. It has indeed revolutionized everything, literally everything. And when you talk about business, you talk about learning, you talk about entertainment, whatever field of human endeavor, the internet has really, 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 really played a role in making it, revolutionizing it. And indeed, in CTC, we make or we monetize our presence and our engagement on the internet. And so, no matter who you are, no matter your level of education, no matter your background, no matter your social class, CTC has brought the internet and the benefits that come with it. CTC has put it on your laps and indeed in your hands. And we can leverage the power of the internet to earn and monetize our online presence. Our view, our likes, subscriptions, our entire online engagement, we can earn from it. And of course, when you talk about remote jobs, like I mentioned before when I was talking about the cell phone, this can't be possible without the internet and platforms that are built on top of the internet to make this possible. And so this is very much tied to remote work, networking, and so on and so forth. With the internet, we improve, we learn. Distance learning, virtual learning, all this is possible via the internet. And CTC is also bringing Web3 education to us, which is one critical part of the internet that everybody needs to learn and everybody needs to understand. The future is blockchain. Our fiat currency is going to be obsolete in the coming years. The medium of exchange is going to be crypto. And with CTC, we can begin to learn the mechanism, the characteristics of this medium and how it works. And we can begin to leverage it now while it is still early days. When you talk about time, of course, time is money, and indeed time is life. Our life is measured in terms of time, and how successful we become tomorrow is directly related to what we spend our time on today and how much we spend our time on what we do today. And so when you are talking about CTC, because that is all our talk is still revolving around CTC. When you talk about CTC, how are we spending our time? We all know that in life, consistency is key. Consistency is key. I hear this famous quote. I think they say from Bruce Lee. I'm not sure, but I think that quote is attributed to Bruce Lee. And he said that he's not afraid of someone that knows 1,000 moves, but he's afraid of what a person that have practiced one single move 1,000 times. Because you can be sure that he has so mastered that move that he can deal deadly blows with that one move. Consistency is key. They say practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. That just simply means consistency. Bringing it home to CTC, how consistent are we in performing our tasks? Number one, the 20 ads, how consistent are we in doing that? How consistent are we in doing our mining? Even if we don't do it with the miner bots, we want to do it manually. How consistent are we? The genius designers behind the app has even created a feature where it is convenient to do that mining consistently without having to be physically interacting with the app, which is the booster feature that has been integrated into the app. So with that, we extend our claim interval so that we don't have to be coming back every 2 hours. However, that feature does or performs that consistency for us. It carries out that consistent mining for us. How consistent are we in coming to Zoom to learn, coming to YouTube to learn? When you see the kind of questions that pop up in our WhatsApp platforms, you see that a lot of us have not been consistent. We attend Zoom today and we don't attend again till maybe 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, a month's time, sometimes even more. And in that period, a lot of changes or a lot of updates have taken place. A lot of things have happened. A lot of information has been disseminated. And then we come back asking questions. And then, of course, we are not getting the full benefit that the CTC ecosystem offers. This platform is a wonderful platform. But how consistent are we? Consistency is key. We all know that if you're talking about content creation, consistency is key. How often are you releasing your videos? Is it once a month? And then maybe you release once a month for 2 months, and then you don't release for the next 8 months, and then you release again. Definitely, you're not going to monetize that way. In life, whatever career path we've chosen to perform or whatever skill we've chosen to learn and develop, if we are not consistent, definitely we are not going to be the best in that area. Consistency is key. Time is how we use our time, how we deploy our time is very, very, very important. It is important for us to invest in ourselves using our time. It is important for us to tell ourselves, I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. And then keep at it. Just keep at it. Sometimes when you are doing something, you may not get the reward immediately, but just keep on. If you are sure, if you are certain that you are in the right path, then just keep on. Even when you don't get immediate rewards, just keep on. When the reward will come, it will come like a flood. And that is one thing with CTC. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not. But if you are consistent in performing your tasks, coming for meetings, building your team, not just adding the number. When we say building your team, we're not just talking about adding to the number, but we are talking about mentoring those people, mentoring them, educating them, enlightening them, grooming them, guiding them, supporting them, so that they grow to become like you. In fact, if they can be better than you, better. You are only success, you're only a success as a leader if you can reproduce yourself. Not just one of yourself, but a multiple, in numbers. Produce yourself in numbers. And then I would begin to wrap up here so that other people can speak. This is how we can leverage. These are a few ways you can leverage your time. We can leverage our time. We can leverage the internet. We can leverage our phones, both in our individual lives and in CTC in particular, to make the most of our involvement in the community and to make the community the most influential in the online space. So I want to thank you, Madam Amanda, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, and thank you. I yield back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Casey Sam. That was awesome. Indeed, we are in the leaders training. Mr. Ola Bode, can you please unmute? Mr. Ola, are you there? Okay, let's pass. Madam Eunice. Madam Eunice, can you please unmute, ma'am? Thank you.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Yes.
We are talking about leveraging on cell phone, internet, and our time, a bit of our time.
Yes, ma.
You
Thank
can
you
go
very-
ahead if you have, yes.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much. Good evening. Good day, the whole community, my great leaders. So, as my leaders have spoken, leveraging here with our smartphones is what is being discussed tonight. And that is why wonderfully, CTZ has brought all of us inside. We have all been enjoying this program, and I want to join all those that have not joined us to come and gain from this wonderful program, to come and join us and build their own community. Because these days, like previously, the way we need to go about work and sweat, just has been said by the other speakers, is past. It is now easier for us to make use of our phones, making use of our phones, especially as the CTC has given us the platform to make money through our money and through our phones and our devices, just by making use of the social media. Much have been said by my leader. I will just enjoy the community to make the most, to make sure we make the most of the benefits that CTC management has provided us with. It is much easier for us to be with our phones and get money just by staying in the comfort of our homes or wherever we are, and going through our apps and mining. If we want to make more progress, just as we have said, build our own community. It's so easy. Tell people about it. Bring on board people into this program. It makes you to get more reward points by having a big community. And adding to it, the boat has been said, we even make it easier for you. For the next 56 years, we are going to still be enjoying this program. So I want to just enjoy the community, those of us that are here, to please make sure that we make in them take this opportunity as something that has been given to us on the platter of gold by CTC. Many people, as we have been doing before, are still wasting time on the social media, not making any money. But here, it has been prepared for us by grace. It is by grace. That's already something that has been already prepared for us. We just come in and we come and eat. Please, if you have not joined us, come here, come to CTC, come and register with the link of whoever has invited you. Our leaders have said a lot of things, and if we have listened well, I was just thinking, I said, this evening program is a wonderful one. The way our leaders have prepared for us is so wonderful. They have really taken it as if I was listening to it as if I was eating at the table, one after the other. So they have really done justice to this topic. So I will join us to come and join CTC, register, start building your own team. Spend some little money on the boat too to amass more of the reward points to yourself. And later sit down and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself as if you are a king or a queen, as the case may be for us. I want to say kudos to the CTC management for cooking this kind of palatable dish for us here. Come and enjoy. It's so awesome and wonderful. If we know how to listen well, you will see that what our leaders have been saying is just, I don't think anybody should think twice before joining and registering. Or if you have been like Adasika before about this program, it is high time you took it as if there is nothing else to be done than coming into CTC and amassing your wealth. Simply, with no stress at all. So that is what I want to say.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you so much, Madam Eunice. Indeed, we thank God for the management that has cooked, this palatable dish for us. Thank you so much, Madam Eunice. And now I'm going to open a time for questions. But before we go to questions, if maybe there's one person who would like to say something on this topic, just indicate by raising your hand so that we can see you, and then we can give you this opportunity. Otherwise, we will go to questions. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone. All right. Okay, I see a hand. Oh, all right. Mr. Ola, can you please unmute?
Good evening, family. Good afternoon, good morning. Apologies, I was on transit. That's why I couldn't, hear onto your call.
Okay.
Yes, I just want to add a little bit to what has been said. It's been wonderful. Leader Gamsin, fantastic. Our leader, AS Victor, very wonderful, on point. And thank you so much to Casey Sam and Madam Eunice. Beautiful and very apt. Well said and on point. Okay, so, what it is right now about where we are at this point in the world is very, very different from where we are coming from. Life has emerged and is evolving. So would it rather be that as we are at this time, we should not allow time to pass us by. If we allow that to happen, generations to come will probably ask questions that what were we thinking when others were cruising with the time and we were left behind. Although when development comes at times, we perhaps want to reject it or find a way to find an excuse and not to go with the train of development. Now, when the issue of cowrie came, I believe some people struggle with it that were in the trade by barter, but eventually they moved on with it. Now, cowrie came, fiat money came, which is the naira, the paper and the coin, and we also embraced it. I believe at the point when the issue of several other money is being adopted, some people struggle with it. Now, the future is crypto. We've heard it. Whether we like it or not, we are moving away from crypto. And also, the development is this. Work has moved from four corners of the walls. It has moved to an online space. It's been said and we've heard it. If you wake up in the morning, prepare yourself, you go to work, and you come back at night, fantastic, it's a source of income. But gradually, there has been an introduction of working within the four walls of confine of your phone at your convenience. Some people struggle with it when it started, but this is the reality we are in right now. It has come to stay. And once it has come to stay, what will you rather do? What will you rather be? Do you want to tag along, or you still want to be stereotyped to the 5 to or 9 to 5 work? I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. You should, but move with this train. So eventually, when the need arises, you could perhaps drop it for where work lies within the space of your phone, that you can just sit down quietly and do your work. And this is the work that CTC has afforded us. Now we have moved, or the world has moved, or is moving. Now we need to be part of this thing. It is an opportunity. Please do not let it pass you by. Do not for any reason let it pass you by. Embrace it and open up your heart to the learnings, because the faster you learn about what is happening right now, the better it will be for you to adapt and to have the advantage on your side. If you do not, then people will move faster than you and leave you behind. So what should you do? I will encourage you to learn more beyond even what CTC is offering. We've talked about Web 2, we've talked about Web 3, we've talked about CTC combining Web 2 and Web 3. How many of us in this room or listening to me on YouTube actually understand what Web 2 and Web 3 is? Ask yourself, do you understand it? If you don't, do an extra research and get to know more about Web 2 and Web 3. Then if you do, it will trigger an interest in you to know much more about how blockchains or smart contract works. Then if you understand how blockchain and smart contracts works, then I believe it will push you to cryptos. So if you learn about crypto, then you will know what to do part time. Then if you know what to do part time, believe you me, nobody will tell you to build a team. Nobody will tell you to acquire as much reward points as you can before you will do it. You will wake up in the morning, that is the first thing that will come to your mind to do. You are eating your lunch, that is what is on your mind to do. And you are sleeping even at night, that is what is on your mind to do, because you know that it is an access to the future of wealth. Believe you me, honestly, CTC has given it to us on a platform of come and do this for free without investing a dime. So I want to encourage every one of us to just grab this opportunity, not sitting on the fence. Yes, I know you have registered, but are you giving it your best shot? Are you mining to the capacity, to the maximum capacity that you can, or you are just doing it lackadaisically? You are just doing it, oh, they said we should, and I'm just doing the minimum. It is beyond the minimum if you understand the game that we are into right now. If you understand the dynamics, you know that it is not just, you can't just settle with the minimum. You just have to go with the best that you can and give it every shot that you can every minute. We are talking about, for CTC, we are talking about a Bitcoin of 70 release every minute and 700 every 10 minutes. That is what over 200,000 people are struggling for. So think about it. Every 10 minutes that 700 Bit token is released, how much can you earn out of it? And you are sitting down that you are just okay with the 20 hard that you want to watch in a day. 24 hours has gone past. You have missed a lot. We are talking about 700 releasing every 10 minutes. How much of it are you able to get? So the choice is yours. But I tell you, if you really understand the dynamics and what is on the table, you will not sleep over it. Believe you me, honestly, you will not sleep over it. Most especially when it's coming to us free of charge. Now, if you understand it, nobody will also tell you to buy both. If you understand what we are talking about, nobody will tell you to do everything that you need to do to get the maximum reward point. So I leave this to you. Just think about it. Just to trigger your mind and to trigger your thought. Then, if this thing is in place, then tomorrow you will have whoever invites you to this platform, you will thank him for giving you this opportunity. Once again, I want to thank you for at least being on this platform, but I want to enjoy you. Please do the best to crop in the best for yourself. Thank you very much. Madam Amanda, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ola. That was beautiful. In that 700, how much am I getting? I'm just asking myself that question, so I know now what to do. Okay, let's go to Madam Margaret. Madam Margaret Kutriako, can you please unmute, ma'am?
Yes, good evening, great leaders on the call. I'm Margaret Kutriako from. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, good evening, Madam Amanda. Good evening, great leaders on the call. Yes, I just want to add my voice to the discussion for the evening. A lot has been said by the great leaders already, so I wouldn't repeat a lot of the things they have said. But to just ask us that, do we know that the phones we carry is a gold mine? It's a gold mine if you don't know, because there are a lot of things you can do and make money with your phone. Some people don't know that there are a lot of things you can do with the phones they are holding. But I just want you to know that there is a lot. When you go online, there are lots of apps you can download and make money. And CTC has given us this opportunity to also use the BTT app to make money. And this is how we are making our money, by doing our daily task, the 20 tasks ads we watch. It's one of the tasks we are supposed to be doing to make money. We are supposed to also do our 2-hourly mining, which management has made so easy for us by using the booster. Or if you're a busy person, you can get a bot to help you. And through all these, you are making money. Another way we can also make money through this BTT app is to get a pre-sale, which management has given opportunity to all of us. If you have the money and you want to invest by getting the BTT on pre-sale, if you have the money, I'll encourage you to do so, because a channel will be created in your name and a percentage will be given to you. And you know that there are some people who have their own channels but do not have people watching the things they put there. But for CTC, we have the community members to view all the videos or all the contents that will be produced. And out of this, you are making a lot of money. So if you do not know how to make money, please join CTC and you make a lot of money as a pioneer of this community. all you need is also get a good internet connectivity, and with that, you're good to go. Another thing to also do is to just give a little time, with a little time by just sitting by the phone, or the little time you have, you try and do your task, because most of us allow the 20 hours to pass us by, and we are losing a lot from there daily. If you're able to do this, I believe that we'll all be rich in the few years to come. Don't forget, time is money, as has already been said. And for internet connectivity, management is so good to us that they are planning on giving us internet connectivity in the future. Who doesn't like good things? Please invite your colleagues, invite your friends, family members to join us in making this money for ourselves, so that at the end of the day, we can be able to monetize our online presence through CTC. CTC, the future is really here. Join us, make money, and at the end of the day, we'll all laugh together. Thank you very much, Madam Amanda, for this opportunity. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Margaret. Wow, that was beautiful. And thank you for touching on private sale also. You know, with these phones, we can even, you join CTC, you can buy, B tokens on pre-sale. And honestly, getting the B tokens and also having a channel on your name, and then also getting a share in the revenue. Wow, this is beautiful. All right, we are done with this segment, and then now we go to the question. If you are here and you want to ask a question, we have our leaders in here. They will be able to answer those questions. So please do that by raising your digital hand. Let us see you.
Yeah, Madam Amanda.
Yes, sir.
Good evening again. Before the questions will come on, I think some people are giving me private chat that they give me WhatsApp messages. I'm not responding. I just want to clarify it here that my first number that I use, the MTN, it has been banned by WhatsApp. So when you give me a message, it will only take once. You see that the message has come, but I can't access it. So therefore, I have changed, and my other number is on the various platforms, and it's still the same name I'm using, Godfred Gamson, and my picture is even my family picture plus I think people from the Ghana pre-sale. You see us wearing CTC shirts. So those that are trying to contact me to solve the problems on the app, or one way or the other, they want to ask questions, that is the number that I'm now using on WhatsApp. Thank you. You cannot take the questions.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Anyone? I think we don't have questions tonight. We don't have questions tonight, Mr. Gamson, and therefore I think we are going to get the sitting allowance, and then we will end the meeting.
Wow. That's so great that we've spoken for almost, should I say, getting to 2 hours and no question. It means we have really dealt with the issue, and people have gotten the understanding. Because they always say, if you don't understand something, that is where you ask questions. So if there's no question for almost 2 hours, it means whatever that we've discussed today, it has gone down well with people. So as we are all waiting for management,
we have Mr. Ben Peddy. We have Mr. Ben Peddy.
Okay, so let's hear him.
Okay, you can go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you, Madam Mama.
Thank you, sir. You can go ahead, sir.
quickly. Sorry,
I think the
though,
network.
my network was not all that good.
Okay, yes, we can hear you now.
But my question has to do with one of my downliners who have purchased for the BTT for her private sale, the $100. And then we did this action, I think 3 days ago, and she still have the transaction pending. And we sent how to call it, a report to the support, but we haven't received any response yet. So we don't know. For me and my downline, I think we are having challenges with this private sale because me myself, even yesterday, I tried to buy a minor boat with my private sale, and as at now, it is still pending. And then my downline also, who also bought that $100 BTT. So, Amanda, just I don't know what is happening, but I think you should help us and then we solve this issue.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Can you send that information? I will drop my number and then you can send that information so that like we can find out.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. That was also, or any other question? Okay, Mr. Patrick, can you please unmute, sir? Mr. Patrick? Mr. Patrick? Mr. Sabelon, can you please unmute? Good evening.
I didn't want to ask this question on the call because sometimes it might trigger something from other people. Yesterday, when I was still on Zoom, the electricity went, but you see, because it was something that I didn't anticipate because it never happened before. I didn't have time to take a screenshot. So unfortunately, I had Mr. Kam say, if you didn't take a screenshot, then it means there's nothing that can be done. So I just wanted to a clarification there, but in fact, I wanted to, that's why I sent the message to you, Madam Amanda, because I wanted to clarity needed from. But Mr. Kamsin can answer that as well.
Okay. Mr. Kamsin, can you please answer to this?
Yeah. Madam Amanda.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I think his question is he did not screenshot the participants, and he did when he was not able to claim his reward points. Yes, that is true. Screenshotting the participants showing your name will be a proof that you were in the meeting. Okay, if we are accepting verbal, then any other person at all can just come and say, oh, I was in the meeting, this is my minor ID. But what is the proof? So that is what management is using to stand behind it and then what? Give you the reward points. Because the screenshot, definitely they will check the date, the time, and everything on it. And one thing we need to do, if you say, oh, I have an upline, my upline should speak for me. Then another person can come and say that, oh, my downline was there. I saw him. Oh, I will stand as witness. All because they want the downline to what? To get the reward points, and then they will get the 20% addition reward points. So management is going all out to prevent all these things. That is why you need to have it as evidence. So if the evidence is not there, then it means nothing can be done. And the truth is that we don't need to hide behind any other thing or try to massage the issue. And another thing that management has added that most of us are not taking care of, and then we are always blaming Madam Nasi, is that if you fail to claim your code, you screenshot, add your minor ID. Some people will be sending the screenshot with our minor IDs. Nothing can be done, even if it is true, because they cannot trace your minor ID. Another thing too is that there is a time period on it. It is at most and at least, at most is that 30 minutes after the meeting has ended, because you know that you have not been able to claim your reward points and you have taken your screenshot. The next thing is that forward the screenshot plus your minor ID to Maranasi. So how on earth will you wait 24 hours, then you now send? In fact, it's not acceptable. They have given the time range. It was 20 minutes, and then I think they said at least 30 minutes. Management has been kind enough to us. So if we get the facts right, I think we'll always do the right thing, and then all of us will be a happy family and a happy community. So these are just the rules behind it, because they know very well that everything can be done right, but because of network, you get kicked out. And during the time that the code is released, you will not get it. That is why they have given this room for us. But I always say that that one too is manual. For it to even come to you is another question. It can take days, because I can remember some people will be saying that, oh, I've submitted to Maranasi 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I have not seen any change. I have not received. You need to know that that is manual. And management attend to those issues the time that they are free, because there are major issues to attend to now. And one of it is negotiating for us to list the token. And it is not an easy thing. It is not an easy thing. Day in, day out, they are always busy. I can remember, was it today or yesterday, we were looking for Coach Ben on the leaders meeting. He was nowhere to be found. He said he's very, very busy. We cannot have access to him. And that is to our own benefit. Okay? So as they are busy like that, unless when they are free, when there is no pressure, that they will attend to fail code. So if you fail to claim it instant, then you have to wait on the queue. So we have to understand it that way. That is why I always urge all of us that immediately the code is dropped, try your possible best to claim it. Because when you claim it, it's instant. You claim your reward points, you have seen it yourself, you don't need to wait any further. So let us master how to claim it, okay, so that we'll always be free. But in case you miss, that is another room for you, but that will take longer. So thank you so much for your understanding. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gamson. And to add on this code thing, please let's not send the screenshots to our groups. It is not needed there. You need to send it to Madam Nashi, straight to Madam Nashi, and we will drop the code for Madam Nashi so that like you can be able to get hold of her, okay? Not to the groups, but to Madam Nashi, directly to Madam Nashi. Thank you. All right, Mr. Victor, can you please unmute?
Thank you, Madam Amanda, once again. Please, am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Yeah, thank you. To add to the code system, some people use their, let me say, nickname when they are on the call. And so when they are screenshotting, they screenshot the nickname. And management does not know nickname. So please, when you're on the call, kindly change your name to the name that you use to register on the app, on the app, yes. Plus your minor ID. It will be very simple for management to trace you and then reward you with the point. But if you send your nickname, some will say iPhone 5, Justy, and others. It won't help. And again, please Those using double gadgets, register on the space, on the call once. If it is phone, if it is laptop. Don't bring the two, because when you do that, you disenfranchise someone, because the space is limited, only 100. So if you bring double gadgets, you have just put somebody off the grid. So please, that is my also advice to the call. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Amos, can you please unmute, sir? Mr. Amos? Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Madam Amanda.
Thank you, sir.
And I greet all the leaders in the house. It's been a very fruitful day. Yes, I just want to put my voice on the nature of today's meeting, because I
Yes,
was trying to go through a lot of comments on the Zoom session, and a lot of people were, wanted to get something about the presentation, about this. But I want us to know that today is strictly a leadership meeting where we advise ourselves, we talk about how to get better as a leader. So it is not the day for normal CTC presentation. So we need to get it right so that we know that today is because I really appreciate the management for structuring Monday to Sunday. Every day has their own specific meeting. The training, the presentation day, the leaders day, the setup or technical issue day. So all this has been ironed out. So today being Wednesday, it is for leaders training so that we leader can get better, because it is when we get it right as leaders, that is what we are going to pass to other people that we are leading. And this will have a lot of positive effect in our ecosystem. So that is very, so I just want to let us know, for those who are new on this call, today is for those who are leaders so that we can get better. Thank you, Madam Amanda.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Mr. Patrick, you asked a question here. Can you please go to chat? Mr. Bode is there for you. So can you go back to the chat? Mr. Bode is going to assist you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Gamson.
Yes, thank you so much. If there's no any other question, I think we are still waiting for our sitting allowance. I don't know if Madam Lily is on the YouTube, because we have the code has not been dropped yet. Madam Amanda, you can also be monitoring the chat section. If the code is dropped, you draw our attention, and we also be checking on your private WhatsApp message. It can be sent to you for us to project to others. So since our sitting allowance is not in, we can still take 1 or 2 words from our members, our leaders, while we are waiting. Thank you. Hello, Madam Amanda, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
So take over the floor and see if somebody can add something while we are waiting for our sitting allowance.
Okay. All right. Let me go to chat to participants. Okay. All right, we have Madam Eunice Omitola. Can you please unmute, ma?
Thank you again. God bless you.
Thank you, ma.
Well done for the good job.
Thank you, ma.
I appreciate all leaders too. So since we just to while away the time, I just like to encourage leaders to continue to be patient with our downliners, with our downline, with experience, we can say that being new in this project, I mean, in the online space work, so many at times they get scattered and unbalanced with what they are passing through. So, many don't really know how to find their way on this phone, and many are very new. They didn't do much than to just watch TikToks and laugh. So now to get more engaged and make use of some of the features of the phone is they are getting off balance. So we need more patience to teach them, to bring them up to, so that they too can have more interest. Many of them, they get easily tired when they try some things and they cannot understand how to go about it. Like even coming to the Zoom, I find it for so many days now. I've been trying to bring my some from my community. They have interest, but to just join this Zoom is a problem. So we need to have more patience. Eventually, I had to direct them to the YouTube. Though I wanted them to know how to get to Zoom. They have downloaded the app. They have set it, but in most cases they are still struggling to get used to.
The code is dropped.
Yes.
The code is dropped.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we all go to chat? The code is dropped. Mr. Kamsin, can you share your screen?
All right, then I'll just do that quickly.
Okay, let's check also for YouTube.
Hello, I hope my screen is visible now. And then to all YouTube and those that are not seeing the code, I'm going to mention it, and then we have some few minutes for it to expire. So I'm going to mention it. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I've also dropped the code on YouTube.
Oh, okay, great,
It
great.
is visible.
So I'm going to mention it for those that are not seeing it. The code is CTC LT. That is leaders training. CTC LT. Then today's date, 23rd. That is 2/3. Then the month, 04. Then we have the year, 2025. Then you have EX. E for Emmanuel. X for exam. X. Let me go over the code again. CTC LT 23042025 EX. That is the code.
Okay,
Let me repeat the code again. CTC LT 23042025 EX. So I think we have about a minute for it to expire. Less than a minute. So let us be fast enough. But Amanda, if it expires, you can let us know, then we'll continue.
Okay.
Can we continue?
Yes, sir. We can continue.
Yes. So I think for me, I would say that today has been a great day. We have heard from other leaders' submissions, and it was so wonderful. I've learned from others, and that is how leaders learn from each other. All of us here on Zoom, YouTube, we are learning from each other. And I'll say that we have heard enough that we have to put into practice. Do not now use your mobile phone, engaging a whole lot of time in things that will not give you money. We need to now channel our energy towards things that will make us benefit or things that will get paid for. And we've also known how the revolution has been, how mobile phones came to being, and we were using it for only calls. Now it is time to use it to make money. You can actually invest, you can actually do business with our smartphones. So thank you so much, Madam Amanda, being here for us. I think Madam Lily is on YouTube as well. And all the leaders that have spoken tonight, I say well done to all of you. And our great community, I will say that the future is indeed here as our slogan. So let me go over our slogan. You say CTC, you say the future is here. Then you repeat CTC, you say monetize your online space. Here. Then I will say the last one, CTC. Then you now add the last one. Do not pay a dime, but pay attention. The last one is very, very important. So for us to all now say goodbye to each other, I think who is the host? You can unmute everybody. Then I'll lead with our slogan, and then we'll say goodbye to each other. I don't know if all of us are unmuted. Let me just check if I can unmute everybody.
You can.
Yeah, I'm a co-host. So...
That's just yeah, it's done. They can unmute.
All right. So please let's listen to me. I'm going with the first. So
the future is here.
CTC.
The future is here.
Future is here.
The future is here. It's for us.
The future is here.
Goodbye. Golden opportunity.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Each and everyone. Indeed, future is here. Do not pay a dime, but pay attention. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Mama Adenta, all the way from US. Mommy will miss you. How are you?
Goodbye, all the way from Namibia. Goodbye.
Wow, great to hear from you, all Namibians. I hope you are all fine. Let's meet tomorrow for our general presentation. Yes.
Right,
Goodbye. Goodbye, all the way from United States.
Wow.
But originally
I'm
from
always
Kenya.
happy to hear you people over there. Goodbye.
Bye.
We'll meet tomorrow the same time for general presentation. So bring new members to come and learn about ecosystem tomorrow.
And we also encourage our Kenyan brothers to join the CTC community. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. All of our Kenyan brothers, the future is here. Come and join us.
Thank you. I come from Kenya, representing Kenya, courtesy of Madam Susan Jer from Kenya. Who is also here.
That's great.
Thank you. Have a good night from there. Good evening from this side. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.